Hello, Market Club members everywhere. Jeremy Lutz here with your midday market update for Wednesday, the 27th of February. And big news of the day is the housing market continues to shine. After yesterday's news that new home sales rose nearly 16% in January, the National Association of Realtors showed a much bigger than expected increase in its pending home sales index today, which reached its highest level since April of 2010. NAR said its pending home sales index rose by 4.5% to 105.9, which beat the index's numbers in January, which fell by 1.9% to 101.3 in December. Economists had expected the index to increase possibly 3%, so you got another 1.5% on there. You may ask yourself, what is a pending home sale? Pending home sale is one in which the contract is signed but not yet closed. Normally, it takes 4 to 6 weeks to close on a contracted sale, versus the report yesterday for new home sales, which were new homes that were being sold. We'll also take a look at gold, crude oil, and a couple stocks that are big movers today. But with that, we'll just start with the Dow Jones right now. You can see it's plus 100. We're long across all time frames. Long-term, intermediate term, and short-term traders are all long based on full green daily trade triangles and a plus 100 score. Currently up about almost 1%. Currently trading at the 14,032 level. Almost back to the getting to the highs of 14,081 on Monday before we had that big drop going in that last hour of trading on Monday. Moving along. NASDAQ, a little different picture than the Dow, currently negative 60. Of course, Apple weighs a lot on NASDAQ, but even with Apple's news today that they plan to vote on preferred stocks in the future, they didn't really establish a time frame. That currently up almost a percentage point, however, still negative 60. We're on the sidelines mode for intermediate and short term. Traders have opportunity to be short this market. Long-term traders are still long, expecting the NASDAQ to continue higher this year. Much the same story with the S&P 500, currently up about a percentage point, 15 points, trading at the 1,512 level. Still plus 60 in sidelines mode. Intermediate term traders on the sidelines. Short-term traders can be short this market with appropriate money management, and long-term traders are still long this market. We still expect the powerful long-term trade triangle here from 1467.94 to ring true for the foreseeable future this year. The U.S. dollar index is down a little bit today, about 0.15%, currently trading 81.714. However, we're still long this market across all time frames. Long-term, intermediate term, and short-term traders are all long based on green daily trade triangles, a score of plus 100. Euro has come under some pressure with everything that's going on and with the Italian elections. Currently negative 55 in a sideline mode. Short-term traders are actually short this market based on a grid weekly and daily trade triangle. Intermediate-term traders are on the sidelines. And long-term traders still long based on this green monthly trade triangle from 127. Currently trading at 130 today, up about 0.16%. However, you can see this slide from the highs up here down to the current level. Brings us to gold. I was talking to Adam, and gold is still looking long-term support between the 1500 to 1550 level, which will kind of back the chart out a little bit here, and you can kind of see where this. We'll get our drawing tool out here. 1540 right here. Kind of the line in the sand. It kind of came down here and dipped along 1560. Kind of made a correction after some heavy sell-off from hedge funds. The last couple of days is really some liquidation, as they're calling it. For the most part, we think that's over. Short term, we expect to see more of a two-way market in the months ahead. At the moment, gold is in a negative trend. However, the longer-term trend for the past decade has been for gold to go up. Gold has a history of trending higher longer term. For 2013, we expect gold to remain in a range between 1,800 and 1,500. Can you really see that it's really, since about this level back here, it's really traded in this range here, really between that that 1,800 and the 1,540 level. It really hasn't made a breakout. It's kind of been a kind of sidelines, much like the market in 2008 was, where gold was really on the defensive before it really shot off to the moon and took out new all-time highs there. Clean off the screen here. Move along to our next market, crude oil. Crude oil is currently trading negative 60. Short term, you can be short this market. Intermediate term, you're on the sidelines based on a red weekly trade triangle exiting at 95.50. Long term, we're still long this market from 95.40. Of course, you get all these signals for gold and crude oil if you follow our World Cup portfolio ahead of time. Basically, you get your stop the day before, set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it. But you can see we're currently up about 0.2% today, trading at 92.86. Coming down from 95. What I find interesting with crude oils is really been in a tight trading range. We'll put our tool back on here. It's really been between about this 85 level here since about July. And I kind of like to draw these lines in here. You can see it really hasn't made a move above that 100. It tried to right here back in September, but as soon as it broke across that 100, it headed straight down again. And you can kind of see it's just kind of bounced around, and then another sell-off here. Longer term, still expect this market to head higher. Basically, really, you're looking for resistance for it to break through at this $100 range. If it breaks through the $100, it could be off to the races. Upwards. I've heard, let's say 130, 125, 140. It's hard to say, as it's definitely been up in that range before. But definitely look for the resistance to stay between this trading range for the foreseeable future, especially with a score of negative 60 in a sidelines mode. I'll clear the screen here. And a couple stocks we can take a look at today. LinkedIn actually is up about 6.6%, right? Actually, no, it just jumped up to 7%, which is nice. Plus 100. We've been actually long this market with the trade triangles based on this monthly trade triangle from 91.33, which is just about a year ago. Currently, our last position for intermediate terms to get long was at 119.80, and we're still in at 169.38, looking for this market to head higher. I actually heard a estimate. Really, what caused this big jump up today was Wunderlich Securities recommended buying the shares with their price estimate heading to $195 a share. So we'll have to see if that rings true this year. MarketClub member, if you missed this move getting in on this weekly, you may want to wait for a little bit of a pullback and then look for an opportunity to get back in this market. Volume's good at 3.2 million shares being traded right now. So look for LinkedIn to move to the upside based on that strong trend that's in place. The other one I saw today was Dollar Tree stores. I actually found it in my recent trade triangle list, which I'll show you in a minute how to find it and kind of what I look for. But it's plus 100 based on a new monthly trade triangle today at 42.66, which you can see is right there. Basically, we got long at the open. This market opened at 43.50 today, so essentially right when it opened. Trade triangle is placed on the chart because that's the level we were looking at to get long this market. Volume's high today, 7.9 million right now. Reason for the big jump up today, they beat Wall Street's estimates on their earnings as well as their profit. Dollar Tree reported adjusted income of $1.01 per share. That beat the most analyst estimate of 99 cents a share, which actually pushes average revenue estimate up of $2.23 billion. And it might be a sign of the economy. Maybe more people are shopping at the Dollar Tree. I know in my neighborhood, the Dollar Tree there is consistently busy. Anytime I drive by, there's always people in there shopping. It's a great, quick little place to go inside. Might be a trade you want to look at. Moving along, we'll just go actually show you how I found it. Right here on the homepage, went to the trade triangle list this morning. I was just looking for maybe a potential stock to get into today. And what I do is I keep it simple. Equity, shares greater than 2 million. You want to have that liquidity and volume in there just for a little bit of protection for yourself. It's too easy to move markets that are thinly traded. Monthly trade triangles, and I always search today. I want to find the latest ones today, and there we are. DLTR Dollar Tree, currently up almost 12%, and there you go. New monthly trade triangle, as noted by this highlight box. Tell you right there, green monthly. Popped it at 42.66 on 2/27/2013. And if you're not familiar with this box, this is a new to our system. I'll tell you right there, yellow box means a brand new trade triangle today, which is kind of a nice, it's a quick, easy visual thing to see on the market. that something's triggered, and you might want to take a look at that. There are actually a couple opportunities in there based on some good volume that you could take a look at. Going back to our homepage, we'll also we gave Market Club members access to a few lists that we have out there. Our top 50 stocks, top penny stocks, top ETFs, top Forex. Really a nice tool to go, and you can go in and see what the top trending 50 stocks are today, ranked from top to bottom by volume. Here's Zynga at 60 million shares, up 6% again today. Huge moves up today. Actually, we'll just take a look at that real quick. I know Zynga's been in the news quite a bit, but great. Of course, Zynga makes all those games on if you're on your iPhone or your phone or whatever. There you go. New monthly trade triangle at 285. Currently trading at 359 a share. We'll kind of pull this chart in a little bit. You kind of see it's had a lot of flat action, but maybe breaking out of that range is definitely something to keep an eye on. With that, we're going to wrap it up for today. I'll be back with you tomorrow around 1 p.m. With this market update. Maybe we'll take a look at some more stocks midweek, maybe something to look for on Friday, look for potential 52-week highs to watch with that day. With that, every success in your trading today. Have a good day, and I will see you.